Hey guys, my name is Logan Taylor.
And I'm Chris.
And this is our channel called Logan and Chris.
You might be wondering, like, you might have clicked on this video and been like, what is this channel? You might recognize me or both of us. Essentially, this used to be my channel, and we decided this week to rebrand it as our channel. And today, we're going to explain to you why and give you some good details on
and
the future.
Just some context, of what we're doing here.
I'll let you take it away so that I can just sit here and smile.
Chris has had his own separate channel for a really long time, like since he was a kid.
Yeah.
And I recently started my own channel about 1.5 years ago, probably. Something that we found that we were both really struggling with, especially the past year, is just finding any amount of consistency in our content creation. We were both streaming on Twitch, and then we were also trying to maintain our separate channels, and because of that, we've been trying to do so much content creation in 4 different places, and quite honestly, we've just been pretty incapable of keeping it consistent.
Yeah, I think we post like 1 video every 3 months. That's just no good because it's not fun to not create something for so many months.
And then on top of just our problems with consistency in general, a couple months ago, Chris got a really good job where he is editing and producing, and I started an Etsy shop, and so I've been kept really busy with that. And so we've both been really busy, and over the past 3 months, we have not done any sort of content creation whatsoever. No streaming, no YouTube videos, nothing that we've been truly passionate about.
We've wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, we talk about it like every single week, and it's just like, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do video over here, all this stuff. And then it was just too hard to keep up with.
It's obviously just a habit that we haven't been able to develop yet. And so we kind of talked about it one night. We had a glass of wine,
which I realized I love now. So if you have any wine recommendations for those of you that are over 21, of course, let me know.
Anyway,
sorry, Mom.
We had a glass of wine to try to get our creative brains just going, because we've just been so tired of not making content. We bought new giant whiteboards
so that we could write down all these ideas so that they wouldn't just be, thoughts and then forgotten, and then we'll, think about it again and then forget about it. Like, it's there. It's like it's screaming at us because
constantly,
it's literally on the wall.
Constantly. And so we made the decision to take Chris's channel and to create our couple channel in hopes that what we can do is we can combine our creative efforts into one channel, and both of us put all of our energy into one channel, and we can create something amazing and consistent.
The best couples channel on the internet.
The greatest.
The greatest that you'll ever see. And there's a very big difference between couples channel, like, we want to make it clear when maybe you hear that, you have this certain idea of what that means typically on YouTube, but for us, I think the special thing about our relationship is we have a lot of shared interests, and I think that for us, this couples channel is more about challenging ourselves.
And being creative together.
Yeah.
And being able to put all of this energy that we've been building up into one spot, I guess.
Not doing any sort of content that is pranking each other or exploiting our relationship or anything like that. I'd want to make it clear that is not what we mean when we say couples channel. And so I think the biggest question we can answer is, what can they expect? What does our whiteboard say?
So our whiteboard says that we're probably going to be creating a lot of content around health challenges, fitness challenges, and then also a lot of creative challenges in terms of...
I'm thinking photo shoots, because I love taking photos, and we've done it a lot in the past, but it's definitely been a thing that we don't do that often, and I'd love to explore, getting better both in front and behind the camera together.
I feel like our music talent has really taken a spot on the back burner recently, which is really sad because it's something that encompassed our lives for 10 plus years consistently.
Yeah.
I feel like we have so much that we want to do that was just too hard to do separately.
Yeah, well, because we like to do pretty much everything together. Like, that's why, like, our relationship is so great. Is like, we have the exact same interests, and we love creating content. And so why not just be able to keep each other accountable, focus on one video a week versus two separate things in all these different places, because we already were just, trying to create content together, but the system that we were trying to do it in clearly wasn't working at all.
Chris and I do both separately have our own channels still, and while we are not going to focus on maintaining those channels at all, if something comes up and we feel like we have the extra time or the extra energy to post on those separate channels, that is something that we will still continue to think about and eventually maybe pursue even more. Just right now, it's putting those in the forefront right now is just not working for us.
And all the ideas that we are really excited to start filming and start creating are kind of revolving around both of us in general. But there will be times where, we do have some separate interests that we like to talk about that maybe doesn't make sense for both of us to, be on camera talking about it. And so, that'll be where those channels come into play. But I think the most exciting ideas that we've had, we're like, oh, this is just all together. So why don't we just actually be able to follow through on them and do this channel together,
And we are going to try so hard for this consistency, and we are going to try to be so creative and so good with this. We figure this transition is probably worth an explanation.
Yeah, because my fear is that people are like, what is going on? Like, what is this channel or whatever? And so just, giving context and explaining, what's about to happen, and that we're just really excited to actually be able to follow through, because instead of it relying on one person,
we have us both.
Yes, so we can both yell at each other to be like, we gotta make a video. That's what happened today. We were like, we have to make this video.
Literally.
And if it had been only me or only Logan, there's a chance that
it just wouldn't ever happen.
Yeah.
So
it's proof that it's working, and so that's exciting.
Here's a special Here's a special message from our temporary YouTube director.
Like, subscribe, and follow Logan and Chris on TikTok.
Oh, and on TikTok.
Yeah, we'll drop that link.
And if you have any challenges or anything that you'd like to see us create, drop it down in the comments below. We're definitely open to any ideas, because it makes our life a little bit easier to know what you'd actually want to see instead of just, taking guesses. But we'll also continue to take some guesses as well. Alrighty, I guess we should wrap it up before she explodes. 3, 2, 1.
That was our guest performance from my sister. I guess that'll do it.
Alrighty.